right. Hello, everybody. Don't mind me. I'm going to adjust my little camera real quick. And I must adjust my screen. All right. Hopefully you guys are ready to relax. Take a nice little stretch. Don't mind my weight. All right, you guys. Pin my video. Okay. Me stepping over my cords. All right. Go ahead and find some space on the floor. Get these out of the way. All right. Oh, and my head's cut off. That's okay. We are actually going to start on the floor today. So you guys can make sure everything is good. All right. Let's go ahead and take a seat. Oh, where's my hair tie? All right. Let's go ahead and come into a nice little butterfly position. This is your time to take nice, long, deep breaths. Let your mind wander. We're going to bring our chin down to our chest. And I want you just to slowly shake your head no. Side to side. Close your eyes. And then bring that chin back up. And we are going to take a nice big head roll all the way around. And same thing on the opposite direction. Nice big head roll all the way around. Go ahead and bring those arms out. Twist, turn, and look behind you over that right knee. And same thing with the left. Turn and look behind. Inhale, you're going to bring those arms out in front. We're going to place them down on the ground in front of us. And hold right here. I want you to pull yourself very gently here. We're going to do a light stretch here since we're not quite warm. Grab those toes. Try to bring your nose to your toes. And come on up. Just grab a hair tie real quick. All right. We're going to bring those feet out in front of us. Flat in front. We're going to make a nice little comparison from now until the end of class. So both feet out in front. I want you to flex those feet. Pull those toes back towards you. Really, really, really pull them back. You're just doing this alone. Sitting up tall, you should feel a nice stretch through your calves and your hamstrings. And we're going to point those feet, stretching the front of the ankles. Again, we're sitting up nice and tall. And flex. We're going to take our feet, we're going to point our toes out to the side. So a little penguin stance here. Same thing, we're just going to reach forward just a tiny bit. Stretch the outer hips on here. And come on back up. We're going to bring our feet around. And we're going to go do some downward dogs. Let's stretch out the back of those legs a little bit. So come onto your hands and knees. And we're going to start with just rocking back into our child's pose. So we're going to come back, rock, hold for 3, 2, 1. We're going to bring it up. I want you to arch that back as you come up. And we're going to bring the hips down first, like a wave, into a little up dog. Pressing here. Same thing, we're gonna roll it back up, press through that spine, rock it back to child's pose for 3, 2, 1, and repeat. Lift the chin, press those shoulders away from your ears. Bring it back up. Last time in our child's pose. Reach those hands out. And back onto all fours. All right. From here, we are just going to walk our hands. We're going to do this in 2 positions. So we're going to start on all fours. We're just going to walk our hands. Let's go all the way to our right side. So you're just going to follow the clock around. Make sure you have some space. So walk the hands, keeping the knees and hips facing forward. You just want that to come to the side so that you feel that stretch all down the left side of that body. Slowly walk the hands past 12 o'clock, going over to 10, maybe to 9, and holding wherever you feel that stretch. And walk it back in to center. Reach those arms forward, back down into our child's pose. We're going to do the same thing, but in our child's pose. We're going to walk those hands nice and slow. Roll them until you feel that stretch down the side of that armpit, right in front. And same thing, back up and over to the other side. Back to center. Bring it up onto our hands and knees. We're going to come up into a plank position. We're going to start to stretch a little bit more of our legs. So come on up to a downward dog. And I want you to press through those shoulders and bend and straighten the knees, pressing the heels down. And from here, we're going to bring that right leg underneath. In that plank position, we're going to come up into a nice high lunge. All right. Nice big breath. I want you to focus on turning those hips down towards the ground and forward. If you need support, you can place your hands on the thigh, pressing through that heel, making sure that foot is in line. We're going to place that left hand down, right arm up. And really open up that chest, let that arm fly. Place both hands on the inside of that right leg. Let's drop that left knee, tuck the toe. And from here, we're going to do 5 rocks. So we're going to rock those hips back as this leg straightens. Rock it back and press it forward. Again, making sure that knee's not going past the toe. Rock it back. For 2. 3. 4. And 5. Bring those hips forward, both hands on the inside. You can bring it down onto the elbows if you can. Otherwise, you can stay up on those hands. And bring it up. We're going to walk that right foot. I want you to slide over towards that left hand and then let that knee come down and open to the side. And adjust as needed to come down into this pigeon pose. Ooh, extra tight today in my hips. All right. So keeping those hips again square to the front. You can bring it down onto those elbows. Let the head hang out. Take 3 big breaths. And go ahead and pick that back up very slowly. Bring it underneath. We're going to go back up to our down dog. Tuck those toes under. Lift. Press through. Bend and straighten the knees. And left leg is going to come underneath for our high lunge. Come up nice and tall. Press that right hip down. All right, right hand down, left arm up. Both hands on the inside. support, drop that back knee down, tuck the toe. And from here, 5 rocks. Back for 1. Again, nice and slow. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Go ahead, and if you have any tension, you can hold this position as well. My left leg is so much not as flexible as my right. That's okay. From here, drop it down onto the elbows. Increase that stretch a little bit more. And slowly bring it up. We're gonna walk that left foot over to our right hand. Let that knee come down to the side. Pigeon. And if this is a difficult position, you can bend that back leg as well and come into a stag, which is sometimes a little bit easier. Whatever works for you. Come down onto the elbows, 3 big breaths. And bring it up. Make sure we're doing good on time. All right. Go ahead and bring that leg back. Rock it back to a child's pose. And bring it up. Bring those legs out in front of you. And we are going to take about almost a minute. We're going to go for 45 seconds, but we should be holding stretches for more than 30 seconds. I know it feels like forever. So both legs out, a little bit of space between them. You're just going to let those palms up, palms facing up, curve that back over. Let the head fall and just let your head hang out. Close your eyes. Relax the muscles in your legs. Find a spot where you're comfortable, where you still feel a little bit of that tension. And take nice big inhales. And as you exhale, I want you to either move your arms a little further up and slowly reach a little bit deeper into that stretch. Maybe reach a little bit more. Keep breathing. We've got about 30 seconds left. Reach a little farther if you can. All right, we got 15, 10 seconds. Inhale up, nice and slow. Come on out of that. Roll those shoulders up, back, and down. And we're gonna take one more reach for those toes. Now that we hung out in that position, maybe you're a little bit more flexible than you were before. Go ahead and reach for those toes. From here, we're just going to come into our butterfly position. Open up those knees. Use those elbows to help press them down and out. I know it is time, but take the next 15 seconds, again, to stretch. All right, roll it up. Shoulders down and back. Take another head roll. All the way around in both directions. And roll those shoulders back. Shake out those legs. shake them out. Don't forget to roll out your wrists today. Stretch anything else you feel is needed. If you have more time after this, you have a foam roller, if you have a lacrosse ball or a tennis ball, this is your sign to go grab it and use it for the next 10 minutes. And otherwise, have a wonderful Thursday, everybody. Thank you.